So, what we are saying here is that these components of cost of capital, you have to know how much percentage of equity do we have, how much percentage of debt do we have, and how much percentage of retained earnings, and also the preference shares. That is why we have said that we need to determine a single average cost of capital attributable to various costs of capital. Then the market value weight, or proportion of each component. So we get that the weighted average cost of capital is equals to KE, this over this, plus like that. That is the formula that we use to get the weighted average cost of capital. And from today, every time I come, I'll be teaching you a new formula. So this is it. How do you have it somewhere? Where KE is equals to, or you can call them KE, KP, and KE, KP, and KB. These are what? Percentages is equal to percentage of equity, preference shares, and debt capital. So, respectively. Then, E, P, and D. This one, and this one. Okay? These are what? Market value. Market value of equity, preference shares, dot, and debt capital. Respectively. Market value is equals to what? Market price of a security, multiplied by the number of securities. Then we also have what? V. V is the total market value. Total market value of the firm. That is E plus P plus D. Tuko pamoja? Illustration. The following is a capital structure of XYZ Limited as at 31st December 2022. Here we have ordinary share capital. So this is capital structure. XY, Z. Then you have ordinary share capital of shillings 10 per value. It's how much? Shillings million, 1 million. Okay. Retained earnings. Retained earnings 200. Then 10% preference share capital at shillings 20 per value, it's 100. And then you have 12% debentures of shillings 100 per value, 200. And the total, you have 900 million as our capital. Sasa, what do we mean by this? This is the rate of dividend. Okay? So the dividend should be paid at 10%. Okay? This is the rate of interest of the debentures. Okay? What about this? This is the par value. The value to which we sold the shares. Okay? This is the value that we sold the debentures. And this is the value that we sold the ordinary shares. Then we have additional information. Corporation tax, 30%. Then debenture. No, preference shares were issued 10 years ago and are still selling at par value. Market price per share is the same as the par value. We have the difference between market price and par value. Shares that were sold 10 years ago, you could find that right now they are trading at more than this. Okay? That is the market price. The par value is the price that is equal to our value. Okay? The debenture has a 10-year maturity period and is currently selling at 90 in the market. So it's on a market price here, debenture continue par value. Okay? Right now it's selling at 90. Then currently the firm has been paying dividends at 5 shillings per share. The dividend per share is expected to grow at 5% per annum. The current market price per share is 44. No, ordinary share capital. The current market price is 40. The par value is 10. Required. Determine the weighted average cost of capital of the firm. And number B, explain why market value and not book values are used to determine the weights. And number C, what are the weaknesses associated with weighted average cost of capital when used as a discounting rate in project appraisal? So, these are the facts. And then we start with A. We compute what? The cost of each capital component. I think this one would calculate. Make sure you have your calculator ready. So we start with cost of equity. We have the growth rate. It is given. So if you have been given a growth rate, then you use what? The constant growth rate dividend model to determine the cost of equity. So cost of equity, we have our dividend at what? 5 shillings. What else do we have? Price per share, 90. What else? Growth rate, 5%. So you are answering the question now. So now get me the KE. I give you the formula. Calculator. 1 plus G. Then all this you divide by P. Then you add what? Growth. say now here, cost of equity is equals to 5, 1 plus 0.05, you divide by 40, then you add what? 0.05. You get? Yes? The 40. 90 equal debentures. Yeah, 90 equal debentures. No bonus and zero. Sign, fine. What do you get? It is 0.0.1815, or you can call it 18.13%. That is it. So, then, tuangalie cost of preference, share capital. This one you look at it, get what? We have the MPS is equals to 20 shillings. What else? Dividend is equals to 10% times 20 is equals to what? 10% the preference shares. Because you get 10% of this 20. That is the dividend. Okay. The notice. Now you get the cost. Cost of preference shares. You have the formula. I have written this here. Very footer. Is equals to divided by is equals to 2 get what? 10%. Then you get what? Cost of debentures. Cost of debentures, you have the debenture has a 10-year maturity period. It is thus a redeemable, isn't it? It's a redeemable fixed return security. That is redeemable, and then fixed rates of return. So, the cost of debt is equal to yield to maturity. So, redemption yield so how much are we going to refund after 10 years? So you get what? Interest per annum is equal to 12% multiplied by par value. Okay? Inafika ngapi? Put together. That is interest. Another thing we have here is value. It is 10 years. Maturity period, value 100. Sindio? Par value. 100. Yeah. Maturity period. Maturity period is 10 years. What else? Maturity value. It's 90 shillings. The notice. Current market value. The value of debentures. No, value of debentures in 90. Maturity value should be what? Should be 100. Yeah? The maturity value should be 100. So, the maturity period, 10 years. Maturity value, 100 shillings. Then, the value, current market value, 90 shillings. Then tax is 30%. Sasa, when you're writing this part, this is part of the answer. Okay? Unaanza answer yako hivi. Okay? Then vile tunaanza hii tunakuja hapa. Okay? Tunakuja hii, tunakuja hapa. Hizi nyingi nimeweka hivi, wish ziweke hivi, bado zingetosha. Fine. Then remember, this is shillings. Because of kuweka shillings, I have getting kuweka shillings hapa, you are wrong. Okay? Hapa nayo hii ni years. Hii nayo ni percent. You get my point? Fine. Sasa, then now apply the formula for the cost of debentures. A formula of cost of debentures is equal to what? Year to maturity plus what? Redemption yield. Then interest. Interest. 1 plus tax. Then plus maturity value. 1 of n. And all of this divided by so apply that formula, put the figures. So this is the same as, this is minus, and now you put now these figures. So this is 12 plus 1 plus 0.3 tax, not plus 1 minus 0 plus 0.3 plus 100 minus 90. Then you divide by 1 over the period to maturity is 10 years. Then you divide by 100 plus 19 power half. Then you get what? 9.9, or you can call it 10%. Okay? Fine. Then, from there, this is what? Costs of each component. Then, from there, we go and calculate what? Compute the market value of each component. The market value of each component how do you do this? So get the market value of equity. This is given by what? MPS times number of ordinary shares. So this is 40 times 410. What is 400? The value of the ordinary shares divided by the par value multiplied by the price, market price. Okay? Then that is when you will get the value. You know the values should not always be the same as the price. So this one will bring you 1600. What about the market value of preference share capital? Par value is 100. Market value equals to per value. So it is 100. Then we go to value of debt. Value of debt, we have been told that it is debt times the number of shares. So value of debt here is 90 times 200 over 100. What is 200? The value of the debentures, okay, in the capital structure there. What about 100? The par value. So it will give you what? 180. Then, lastly, okay, the best thing, ndio uharakishe kwa mtihani, make sure this one comes in a straight line, okay? 100 and 180. So, then you add, okay? It will give you what? This is the total market value. Madam, yeah, you add them here. See how the tenant although it's allowed. Okay? Then, this is step 2. Okay? Step 3. Step 3 is to compute the weighted average cost of capital. 3. Compute WACC using, so we can use KE to report a value 18.13, KP 10, and KD 10, isn't it? Same margin, KE is equals to what? E over V plus P over V, then plus KD, which is 1 minus tax D over V. So, this one each has a separate bracket. Not like this. Here. Like that. D over V. Then 18, cost of equity here. This is 18.13%. Is equals to 1600 over this 1880 plus 10%. What is P here? 100. What is V? 1880 plus KD is 10. Then D 180 over 1880. Put it in a calculator, get what? 1880. Mistake. 12 is 0. But 0 is equals? It's like that. And this one is like that. So is equal to what? 15. 43 plus 0.5 319 plus 0.9574 is equals to what? 0.169193. It's the same as 16.92%. Then you can also do it by using the percentage method. Just try the percentage method, and by percentage method use this formula. WACC is equals to, this is the end of the beginning, the first one. WACC is equals to total monetary cost divided by total market value. So when you do it, you get the total market value. Then when you complete this, it should give you this. Okay. So that is where you use the percentage method. So that is. Yeah? But